What's up, Steem Blockchain? This is Daltono, and I'm here bringing you a video despite the fact that I'm getting over some flu-like symptoms. I don't feel too good. My voice sounds a little weird, but I just really want to bring this video to you because I feel like it's going to help out a lot of people. So this video is just going to be my favorite apps on Steem Blockchain. So anything that helps me be productive, allows me to get as much done as possible, and just gives me information that's otherwise a little bit harder to find. Blockchain is hard for some people because they're just new to it. And even me, I've been doing this almost 2 years and I still learn new stuff all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna run through this list and just briefly discuss what each app does. Maybe won't go into detail about every single thing it can do, so you wanna make sure to check some of these out. Probably all of them, they're that beneficial, I'm telling you. But we'll start off with one of my favorite apps. I just started using it officially, like it's my go-to on my desktop now, and that's eSteem Surfer. Beautiful app, and it runs amazing. It has so many features built in that I'm just amazed I was not using it for so long. So the main thing that I like about it is it, for one, it has dark mode. It's beautiful. That's the only reason I stuck with Steemit for so long, because it was just a dark and easy on my eye visual effect. But the number two thing is that you can schedule your posts on eSteem, and it's just so easy. You can save drafts. Say you have a certain template you want to keep, you can keep as many templates as you want. I haven't had a limit yet, up to 10 templates at least, and just each one you could plug it in for your schedules like it's nothing. It's a breeze. I love it. I was using a different app for that. We'll get to it later, but I've now started using eSteem to schedule my posts, and that is despite the fact that they take 5% out of every single post you make, every comment. They get 5% of your payout, but it's worth it. They deserve it. So congrats to the people who are creating that app together as a community. It's open source. You can see everything they're doing on their GitHub. And yeah, thanks guys. So the next application I'm going to talk about is a mobile app I use on my iPhone XS. Now I would recommend the eSteem app because it's beautiful, except for you are not linked in with your scheduled post yet. I don't know what's up. There must be working on that, but everything else just works pretty smoothly. But it's buggy. It has some things going wrong on iOS. Android, I have no idea. I never use Android. But iOS, from where it just came out about 2 weeks ago, I'm not using it yet. I'm sticking to this next app. But Android, you might want to go try it. They've had it for a long time. It might be great on there too. I assume it is. So, mobile application that I use on iOS, we're gonna let you all decide how you pronounce it. Is it Partiko or Partiko? Tico sounds so cool, but Partiko, like a particle, is what I'm going with. Because there's so many particles in that ecosystem that are just going and going and going. There's so many reasons why you should be using Partiko. Let's see. The number one reason is that they give you points for every single thing you do. Not only upvoting every single thing, when you get somebody signed up, you get extra points. And those points can be redeemed for upvotes from the Partiko account, which is consistently growing in size. So a 1% now might be a lot more later on when they're got a lot more Steem power, but they already are able to give out a decent vote that is very well worth using the app for. And that is like huge because they're not taking that 5% like eSteem is, or are. Anyway, we're going with Partiko on mobile because it's just so clean. There's no bugs that I see hardly ever. Even, I'm trying to think if one thing is wrong with it. Doesn't have dark mode. That's mega for me, but I'm dealing with it. It's that good. Well, I guess I would say I'll probably use Steemit on mobile if it's nighttime and my eyes aren't wanting to adjust to that bright white and blue that they have on Partiko. I love it. It's beautiful in the daytime and works, but it hurts my eyes at night. I don't like it. Not necessarily hurt to where it's painful. I just would rather have dark mode. You know what I mean? But either way, Steemit is what I started out on. I got very addicted to using Steemit, and it's just so basic. And people are like, "Why aren't you switching to this, to that, to this?" There's these many options, but Steemit works great. The wallet now, they even have Steemit wallet where it's just the wallet. I will continue to use that. It's just my wallet. I'm so used to it. I'm not switching from that right now. And they have the dark mode. It looks good. It works great on mobile. Never had any issues. It's pretty basic, but it's great. And I support them to the end. Like they really is what introduced me to this. Steemit. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, but do it a little bit quicker. Now, next application, DTube. Everybody's pretty much heard of it. It's been on here a while. It's the YouTube of Steem, but it's a little different than YouTube, but it's very similar to YouTube too. So it's great. And if you just want to upload something that you don't, you want to make some money off of it, you think it's interesting, that people might enjoy, like maybe this video I'm making, I'm uploading this video to DTube. We'll also upload to Vimeo because I don't really like to support YouTube. I just had too many bad experiences with them. So if I need to upload somewhere else, it's Vimeo, because those play well too. On, for instance, Steemit, it just plays right in there like a YouTube video. Whereas a DTube link, you have to take it and go to DTube to watch it from Steemit, which is the most used application pretty much. It definitely is, but like it's gonna stay that way for a while too. It's just people know it. It's weird. Either way, the next application we're gonna go ahead and go on to DLike, which DLike, so simple. You just post a link that you are interested in. So you just read a cool article, you post a link, it automatically converts it into a blog that sources the link at the bottom properly, like you're supposed to do, without stealing the content. And you just have the title, it'll be the same title, and it'll have a link just to go to it. And you'll be posting on Steem, and you'll be able to make money off that, or the comments. You can have your own discussion with your friends about certain things just by posting it. It's great. So simple. It's simple, guys. Next application, DPoll, where you want to create a poll where you're thinking, say 4 things. You're like, which one do you want to win? You want to vote here, 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 or here. You have A, B, C, and D. DPoll allows you to do that, except for with as many things as you want. You could create your own poll, post it on blockchain, people come to it, people might already be on there and just going through the polls and vote on your poll. And they're just voting polls because they like doing polls. That's another way you can create content. And then this one right here is another application I use. It's called Steemify. Okay, so Steemit doesn't give you notifications, but all these other Steem applications like Partiko, eSteem, they will send you notifications if you allow it on both desktop. Partiko also has desktop. I forgot that. I just never use it. It's great on mobile though. eSteem or Partiko will send you notifications, but if you want notifications on your phone and you're a little tidy and you don't want to have it in those apps while you're on those apps, like say you're on Partiko, you don't want notifications blowing up, you have a separate app called Steemify, which is mobile application, which allows, just get notifications to your phone like you normally would on an app, but it's just notifications only, and you can keep that as one app. And you could customize what things they notify you about, so detailed. You could say, when that guy replies to anyone, notify me. You can keep tabs on yourself or others if you feel like doing that. I don't feel like doing that. Either way, it's a great application, Steemify. This next one is so important, guys. SteemWorld. Like, that's literally, I would say, the best application that I take advantage of. It's not like an interface, because you can look at literally every stat that you could possibly want to know about any account so easily. You just type in the web address whatever username. So be @Daltono, and then there you go. It shows you everything about me. It shows you how much money I'm making for every single action I do. It shows you everything. You can do that for yourself and keep very close tabs on what you're doing. I feel like the dog's gonna bark. Please don't bark, buddy. It also is a super easy way to delegate to other people. So if you want to delegate, let's say 500 Steem power to your brother because he just joined and it's the first person you've ever got to join Steem in real life, delegate it to him. You just hit a button, type in how much you want to do, boom, he's got it. He's already starting with 500 Steem power. That is huge for some people. I remember when I first got 500, I was just like, this is cool. And but now I'm like, I got 10K almost, baby. Let's go. Yes. SteemAuto is the next app. This is what I used to use to schedule my posts if I were to schedule a post. And now I don't have to use it for that. It's a little bit finicky. It's weird. It goes off at UTC time, which is cool. It's easy for everybody, but I like to at least, see that I'm verified with the AM, PM time too. I want both. So I'm not using that for scheduling, but now I am still using it for auto voting. It is important to do because you're wasting your vote otherwise. Just like say you're not on your computer or your phone to be on Steem, it'll vote for you because somebody's reputable and they will post good content. You value what they do. You're like, okay, I support this artist. I'm gonna vote on every post he posts. at a certain percentage at a certain time, just to make sure he knows that I like what he does and he does well in life because I'm aiding him and everyone's working together. That's how it should be. So there's nothing wrong with auto voting on SteemAuto in my opinion, and I think that if you are willing to do it, thank you for doing it. That's what I want to say. But on top of that, what else? Let's see what else. I'm not having to look at these that much. You can have a fan page. You can have other people voting for you, you voting for them. Curation trail is also huge. You can have one person vote, and then all the people following the trail will vote with that person. So that's what we're doing with Back Scratcher. It's a sweet upvote system because I've looked at the accounts, the ones that I'm voting for, I like what they're creating, so it's fine. It's like you just get used to, as long as you okay yourself with it. If you look at it, you see a bunch of accounts that are creating BS or not creating, they're just posting BS. Don't do it, don't do it. Check it out, do what you want to do with it. SteemAuto, yeah, that's SteemAuto, we covered it. We're gonna go to Steem Insights next. So this one I just discovered a couple weeks ago, and it'll let you, look for the top Steem apps and accounts or whatever. It'll show kind of like a leaderboard. It'll like search and like show you who's top, and like it'll show you like, what else will it show you? I'm kind of new to it. Oh, the biggest thing, it'll help you find locals. You can search by location. I typed in the state that I live in, and next thing you know, I met one person from the Philippines living in the United States. Met him on Steem. It's pretty cool. I followed him. Don't remember his username, but hopefully he sees this video. Let's see this next application. We'll just call it Who's Not Following Me Back, because I don't know what it's called. I think it says that at the top. That might even be the URL. But either way, Who's Not Following Me Back just allows you to look at all the people you follow in a list, and then you type, or whoever's list, you type in your username, for instance. Mine will be Daltono. It'll show me a list of everybody I follow and whether or not they follow me. If they don't, you can unfollow them if you want. And then the page refreshes or whatever, and then like your list is updated. You don't have to unfollow people if they don't follow you. It's whatever you want to do, but it just gives you that option if you're like trying to tidy up your list to make sure you're not leaving out somebody on accident when you unfollow. Do that, because some accounts go ghost. They just stop being used. Let me get a drink. I've been talking a while. I need to make a video on raw milk. Y'all will love it. Okay, so this next application, Steem User Authority. It is similar to how our reputation works. As in, it's a number that tells somebody how high on the scale they are, basically 0 to 100 usually. So Steem User Authority, it will give you a new type of thing that's based off of different actions on the blockchain. It's like weird. So the rep next to your name, I was like a 72, about to be a 73. If we keep voting, we'll get there. But on a Steem User Authority, I'm like a 5, 6, or 7 or something. It's weird. It's like a different ratio. Check it out. You might be interested, you might not, but it's cool. And it also lets you see like on leaderboard. So like you'll see like where you rank. I think I'm in the top 2,000. That makes me feel good. Out of all the accounts, that motivates me so much that I don't look at it constantly, actually. Now that I think about it, I never look at it. But when I do look at it, it motivates me. So look at it once or something. That is Steem User Authority. Okay, so this next one is SteemItBoard, which you may see comment on your post every once in a while when you achieve certain badges. It'll show you like when you achieve dolphin status, you have this cool medallion up top above your name. It's badass, and I finally got it. I'm happy. So it's cool. Check it out. You can see SteemWorld of honor or something, your highest honor. And then it also has like a ranking system to help you find, say you're searching for that whale that you want to be your best friend. You've decided you want a whale friend. You're a little dolphin that wants to swim with a whale. He's way bigger, but you said, hey, what's up? And he said, hi. Next thing you know, you're voting for each other. There you go. SteemWorld, the ranking on the leaderboard. Okay, so next we're gonna get into a little bit like different types of apps that not necessarily doing what these past ones have done. This is just random stuff. They're still useful, very useful. Next one, Steem Ninja. Allows you to create an account with a credit card. So you could just swipe like $3 or $4, $5 maybe. You got an account, because you gotta think all these transactions cost. unless you've already got in with, when you've thrown in your Steem Power, you're holding this thing together. It basically doesn't cost, but it still costs. It always costs. Steem Ninja allows you to create your account, just like Steemit does. Sometimes they take a while if you do it for free, or you can pay for them too. And then another app that allows you to do something pretty cool, just like Steem Ninja, is Anon Steem. So like anonymous, Anon Steem. It allows you to create an account, except for now, instead of paying with a credit card, you're paying with Steem, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. So if you already have an account, you want to create another, or you want to create one for a friend, you just send your Steem in there and you just earn that. It's okay. You create an account, they're going to create two, and you're going to work together. It's fine. It's smart. Do it for people. Next is Steem Apps. And it just shows you like pretty much a ton of different apps that are created and highly used usually on the Steem blockchain. And it's just like over 70 of them already, and it allows you at the bottom to submit your own. Say yours isn't on there, you weren't on the list, you know, your rankings might be really high once they check them, and next thing you know, everybody's knowing about you. So check into this if you're not on there, or if you are on there, you know, congrats for whatever you've made it to, because you're creating for us. Thank you. So okay, now these are even more different. These next apps I'm getting to, they're like past weird. Like once you get into Steem, you'll understand, but like this is about bots now. We're going to talk about Steem Bot Tracker. If you get on there, you can do bidding on votes that will, you know, power your post up in the rankings to where it'll be seen more, even to the front of the page if you have enough money. And you basically are paying for these votes, but most of the time, almost always, like over 90% for me, over 95, definitely, maybe even 98%, I make money or come out even on the promotion. So you rise up, take a little bit of rewards, but you are also paying into it. So you're creating transactions for this thing to run, so it's okay. And next thing you know, your post is getting seen on more people and somebody else votes on it. Or, you know, there's so many possibilities, you know. It puts you up in the Google search engine so much higher. Just off of doing this is such a good way to promote your business or something. It'll pop up at Google so quick. Which is the highest used search engine behind YouTube. Steem Bot Tracker, check it out. It's the best thing that's available right now for tracking every single bot. That's all I'll say. Smart Steem is something that's, you don't have to worry about bidding. You can also do the same thing of where you know, promote your posts, but it's more of like you just type in your link, hit a button, and it's gonna be dead even, guaranteed. Pretty much. I've never had it be over 100. It's like dead even. You pay what you get, so it's like you just promote your post. That's it. They have Smart Steem and Minnow Booster. Both do that. I've used them both, like just because I've created something that I thought was awesome. I was like, I want everybody to see this. I want to make sure they see it. I went and had fun this week, and I want to inspire them to go have fun. I went to this awesome show and filmed it. Had a great time dancing. I'm just gonna tell them what I did, how I did it, and if they want to do it, they can do the exact same thing. Some people don't like that. Other people are like, you know, cool. Other people might actually do it. So yeah, that's the applications I had on my list. I don't even know how many it is. They're not numbered, but all I know is that I'm gonna, at the bottom of this, you know, at the bottom of this post underneath it, if you click on the actual blog instead of just on DTube, you are going to have a link to each one of these things. And I'm gonna give credit to the people that made them because they deserve it. And then I'm gonna promote this post at the top so everybody sees it, because this is what we need. We need people like just helping everyone out. Later, guys.